Hello, friends. How's it going? Charles, #1 over on Twitch. Warlock, #1 over on YouTube. What's up, guys? Samuel, welcome in. Jude, welcome in. Wolverine, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, all right. Well, we're back. We are back, chat. I missed you guys. I did. But boy, oh boy, it has been a time. Let's do the daily quest with the man thing, shall we? Oh. You pulled Paviter yesterday. Well, congrats, man. Hopefully we can get something good today from the free powered grace crystals that we're going to be slamming open. At least I hope and pray. I did see that, Charles. Yeah. I still haven't gotten the cosmic rank up mats for that yet myself. I did max out my Black Panther relic though. So now I have 2 battle casts that are max, which is pretty good. I would really like to max out my Venom relic at some point, but it's okay. I mean, taking him a rank up doesn't make that monumental of a difference. So it's not the end of the world if I have to wait, you know? I can rank it up via a rank up gem. Oh, I guess I could. If I can get one. Today'll be a pretty mellow day. We're definitely not going to have time to do the Abyss Karina challenge. Maybe the Star-Lord one, but we'll save that for another time, I think. Oh, there's one in the Abyss Hero Challenge. Oh, okay. Then I'll probably rank that one up then. I haven't even looked recently at the rewards for that. I don't even know what's available there. Yo, Samir, what's up, man? How are you? You're at Loki right now? Heck yeah. Keep on keeping on, man. I hope your run has been going well so far. Kushala has soloed every fight. Yeah, I hear Kushala or Nico, like or Doctor Strange. Those are the 3 names I've heard tossed around the most, I think. It would actually be kind of fun to use Doctor Strange, but mine is still rank 1, so I'll probably just take Kushala If anyone is struggling with content, blast S&M by Rihanna in your ears and it makes you play like a god. I will, I'll take that into consideration, Samir. Maybe I'll have to throw a playlist together for my Abyss run. I don't know. I feel like playing with music on kind of throws me off more than it helps me, to be honest. But I think that's because I'm also trying to read chat and commentate most of the time. And so adding music into the mix and then also MCOC, there's too many things. So it gets really weird. Welcome in, Walrus. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, just that song? Listen to it on repeat? That would be a fun challenge, though. Not listening to S&M, just like listening to something like one of those 10-hour music videos and then trying to complete Abyss, and we can see how far into it we get. 106 stones, Epoch Nexus, and 4 to 5 relic rank up gem off the top of your head. That sounds pretty good. Or instead of a 10-hour video, we could just put something on repeat. Maybe we could like code something up with ChatGPT to tell us how many times a song plays, and then we can see how many songs worth my Abyss run was. Like maybe we listen to like It's a Small World. That would be torture. That would be motivation to speedrun for sure. Pumped Up Kicks, that's a good song. It's kind of one of those songs you can just kind of chill to. I think if I'm gaming though, I like to listen to other video game instrumentals. So like my go-to is like Zelda. The Zelda soundtracks are awesome. Super Mario Galaxy is really good too. But yeah, I'll throw on like some Zelda lo-fi or like remixes or just straight up Zelda music. And then I think that actually helps me focus a little better. Or at the very least, it helps me stay a little more engaged. You must really like that song. That's a lot. Yo, what's up, Swiss? You chose Spider-Ham? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Charles. Maybe I'll be blessed and I'll get Spider-Ham too from that. I wouldn't hit as hard as getting him completely random though. But yeah, all is going well, Swiss. Yeah, it's been, I mean, I'm not going to get into specifics with anything, but it's been a developing situation over the past couple days, but it seems to be good. So, good news. Barring some crazy thing happening, yeah, we should be all right. You wake up to it 2 to 3 times a week. Oh my gosh. Never set a song you like as your alarm, man. That's what I've noticed. I don't know if that's what you're doing or not, but if it is, I'm impressed, because anytime I've set a song as an alarm, it's completely killed the song for me. Man thing is pretty slow. Like for the longest time, Swiss, I had, I'm sure you guys know this. It's kind of more old YouTube though. I had Chocolate Rain by Tay Zonde as my my ringtone because it starts off really hot and fast and like it's very loud, and so it would do a really good job at waking me up, but it totally killed it for me. Another thing too is like, I'm sure you guys have noticed this when you're listening to music, some songs start out so distinctively, or like they just start off with a specific note from an instrument or a sound effect and you instantly know it's that song. Well, there's been some songs I've had as alarms in the past where that sound is like just kind of more common than you would realize. So I would be out in public multiple times. It wouldn't even be that song all the time, and it came on the radio, or just that sound would play in a movie or something, and just instantly it's like PTSD, you know? Don't set multiple alarms. You're teaching your body. Yeah, I don't use like the sleep button. I have multiple alarms, but it's mostly like if I just straight up am so beat to heck, I miss the first one. But I'm pretty like religious about getting out of bed after the first one. 5 in the morning, fantastic. Just kidding, I hate it. But such is the life of a plumbing man. All right. Any of the trades, at least where I'm at, you start so early in the morning, and it's the worst thing ever. And then if you add like, if the day on top of that is also awful, it's just such a horrid experience. But you know what? It's all right. Like on one hand, I don't mind waking up that early. On the other hand, I hate it. Cherry Chocolate Rain? Yeah, dude. Those songs are the best. Tay Zonde, I still can't believe that man's voice. It's unbelievable. Samir, you should send Rihanna a handwritten letter when you're done with Abyss, thanking her for how much she helped you. If she reads it, can you imagine how funny that would be? She's like, I don't even know what this game is, man. Marvel Contest of what? You're thinking about changing it to Jump Around? Dude, that's like also a pretty hype song, Warlock. That would be a decent song to wake up to. It would suck to like we were saying, it would be awful to start to hate it, but it would be like a very appropriate song for an alarm. Because you want to jump up, man. I quite enjoy using Vox. They should have let us ascend Vox. That would have been fun. Like 40 degens with the might bar active, that would hit. One of your alarms is the T-Rex Rose from Jurassic Park. Wait, what is a T-Rex Rose? Rose? Was that a typo? Oh, Roar. I bet you meant Roar. I was just thinking, I was like, the T-Rex gives somebody a rose? Nah, it's gotta be Roar. That had to have been a typo, right? Autocorrect strikes again. Wait, does he really Wolverine? I've listened to some of other Tay Zonde's stuff, but not in a long time. He sings Misty Mountains from The Hobbit. That's a really good listen. I quite enjoy that. His deep voice very much works with that song. All right, time to die, Mr. Champion. Or not. Now it's time to die. Pull out a trumpet would jump around. Dude, that's a good way to make enemies. No, dude, if someone... So, Warlock, in a lot of my class... Well, not a lot of them, but a couple of them. My classes in school, if somebody fell asleep, a student, it was like a death sentence. All the teachers, I feel like, had some unique, gimmicky way to embarrass the kid into never doing it again. But my favorite was probably our Spanish teacher. He would just take this gigantic like dictionary or encyclopedia, whatever it was, and he would smash it down on the desk next to the person sleeping. It's like the most, it's like the loudest noise of all time. And if you're sleeping, oh my gosh, I think you dang near poop yourself. Legit. That was always fun. Like, you always hoped other people fell asleep in that class. Once in a while, though, lunch would just hit kind of hard, you know? And it was hard to stay awake. I didn't have problems falling asleep in school until, like, high school. Then it started to get me a lot. I would fall asleep in chemistry all the time. The good thing was, though, I was smart enough to kind of ignore everything, you know? Like, if I did fall asleep, it wasn't the end of the world for me. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy goes immune after a while. Oh well. Hope you guys are okay with watching me do some AQ real quick. You fall asleep in math? Math, I usually didn't doze off too much in. I think it's because of when I had it. I had math like pretty early in the morning most of the time. Also, math was like, it was a little more of a sketchy class to fall asleep in. I think the whole time with math for me, I had like one or two teachers I actually liked. It's truly a hard subject to teach, I think, and like teach it so it's engaging. Man, I wonder if they'll ever buff Mr. Taskmaster. What? Dude got me with that like weird rush down thing. I hate when AI does that. That hurt a lot too. Oh well. That's life. Your teacher's so old he saw the Cowboys in their first Super Bowl. Man, that happened? Shoot. Dude's social security number is probably 2, huh? You got one of the first ever issued. Oh, just gonna keep using Yondu. I don't care if I die. It's AQ. I mean, I could just try and milk this willpower, I guess, all the way to full health. Don't attack me if you're cool. Good job, Noel. This Noel is a homie so far. Nice. You love to see it. Back to full health. Yondu goes. Now that's what I call expert gameplay, chat. If you enjoyed that fight, if you enjoyed the stream, if you guys could go ahead and drop a like, those of you that are in here, that would be really awesome. Really help support the stream. Halfway to getting your first appearance, Maestro. I know, dude. That's actually really exciting. I don't even have him as a 7-star. That's going to be awesome. Dude, look at how little this damage does. All right, never mind. I guess we're just gonna special 3. Had to hit the like button. You gotta hit the like button. Dude, Iron Man, you gonna use this special or what? I was just like talking about how his specials were doing like no damage and he just wouldn't throw it, so I couldn't even showcase that. There we go. 10 damage, 20. Just kind of hanging out. Oh, Yondu is so good, man. I wish he wasn't mercenary tag. Doesn't that suck? We can't even use him for any of these Karinas. You don't even have him as a 6-star? Charles, you should go do the Wong Karinas. It's super fun. That'll get you a version of him. I enjoyed that. Using Wongers. Ooh, nice. Collector time? Already, Samir? Jeez, man. You're killing this thing. Good luck. Remember, like, he's designed to be total BS. On the bright side, we do now have 7 stars, so he should be like less garbage. They got me playing AQ. Dude, I know. I don't usually play AQ on stream. But if I don't do this, I'm going to forget about it. It's just so forgettable. I remember when we used to take AQ seriously. It's so easy. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear a lot of people are using minimal revives, basically. At least all the way to the boss. I've heard Magneto, like White Magneto, is really good for that fight, Samir. I'll probably bring him on my team. He doesn't have unblockable specials. I don't even know anything about that fight, man. You want to try and solo him? I believe in you, Samir. I believe it's a very difficult task, but you can do it. All things are possible. Okay, Wolverine is never going to get a regen. What the heck? Like, actually, okay, there we go. That took him forever to get one. I thought I was going to maybe have to do a few special ones to take this guy down. Nope. Definitely bringing Wags, get the passive stun against Mordo as well. Yeah, dude, White Magneto is a beast. I like his utility. He's kind of like no slouch on offense as well. He's not, I mean, that's not usually what he's used for, though. I still have, what, one more path? Yeah. Cool. I can do that tomorrow, I think. At work right now, you put up a... oh, that's a bot. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I didn't see who that was. I didn't go to notification sound either, which is weird. Let's see, Samir, your team is... Kushala, Carolina, Medusa, Black Cat, and Professor X. Sounds good to me. You didn't want to bring Stellar Forge Star-Lord and get that objective done while you were swinging by Quake? Okay. Let's go do the main event, shall we, chat? Go get this side quest taken care of. What's up, Nick? Welcome in, man. Hope you're doing well today. Taking Kushala, Medusa, Wag, Sentry, and probably Captain Britain. I think my team will be similar to that. I don't know if I'll take Captain Britain or not. I may. But that is definitely going to be mostly my team, Walrus. Unless things change, of course. I may swap Captain Britain out for, like, Star-Lord. Just for that objective. Not that it's a big deal, though. Oh, boy. Okay, so it's just a quest with, like, everyone still. Attacker has to evade, so they want you to use Spider-Woman on this path. And then... oh, it's just you do the fights you did before. Okay. And then Kushala. So let's do Spider-Woman, Kushala, Psylocke, I guess. Or Spider-Gwen. You know what I meant. You did the Star-Lord thing pretty easy. You brought Crossbones, Prowler, Wags, and a synergy for Star-Lord. Yeah, I could also just do it that way, I guess. I just feel like I might as well knock it out. Two birds with one stone kind of deal, you know? Hey, man, go. Oh, bro, that didn't connect. Yikes. I'm looking forward to using Sentry, though. I think the last time I, like, legit used Sentry was Epoch of Pain, actually. I used Sentry for the Nebula Path. He did okay. Yeah, I might just do that. Like, just get some champions that can speedrun those first few fights and then get the KO with Star-Lord. What do you have to do on this guy? Apply through slow 3 times. No Mysterium this week? I know, I saw that, Wolverine. I wonder why they did that. Because you would think, oh, it's because now we have the new currency, but no, because the Mysterium store is not going away. So it's kind of weird why we don't have any, but maybe there'll be a reason. I'm not sure. It is a weird choice, though. Congrats, Spidey. How'd it go? Oh, also welcome in. Best Cosmic is Hulkling. I don't know that I would say he's the best Cosmic. Ouch. The best Cosmic is the friends we made along the way. Man, Odin is so tanky. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, that is kind of surprising, Loris. He didn't say Gladiator. I think Hulkling is good. I don't know that I would say he's the best. Star-Lord, Kushala, Spider-Man, Medusa, and White Mags. That's very close to probably what my team will be, I think. So you're the best Cosmic. No, the best Cosmic is what's his name? It's OG Thanos. Any other answer is just wrong. Bruh. OG Thanos is definitely the best in the game. Deathless Thanos is the best. I would probably actually say that if I had to pick one. Although I don't know, man. The Cosmic class is like crazy stacked. It's just really strong across the board. I didn't think I hit her there, but I did. Black suit Spider-Man. You got jokes, Swiss. I like that. You got jokes. Symbiote Spidey. He's a champion I want to get buffed, but spider fatigue, you know, as you guys have heard multiple times, I think is limiting him a little bit. They might just leave him as is, honestly. Too bad fights are Hyperion if you get unlucky and Collector. What makes Hyperion so sketchy? Or like luck reliant? Just like on if he wants to use a special attack or not? Samir, I love how you just paused the game to tell me that. Assert dominance, man. Now you have to use revive. Okay, okay. I mean, that's way better than I'll do. I guarantee that. That AI and power gain. So maybe Nico would be the move, huh? Hey, we got a passive there. Maybe, because I don't know. I think Kushala is probably faster than Nico, though, for fights. I'll probably still bring Kushala. And if I get, like, special to the face, special 3 to the face, I'll live with it. Yo, Garvey, what's up, man? Abyss run when? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. MCOC noob use Nico. Yeah, I've seen a couple of people use Nico. She's definitely viable for it. I mean, go figure. Of course she's viable for it. I just don't know that she would be faster than... Like, I feel like Kushala would be faster, though. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Even if, like, maybe Nico might be more safe. I did see you do Plumatrix, man. I'm jealous. I still need to get me a copy. Could probably knock it out in like 2 to 3 hours. You think so, Spidey? I mean, if that's the case, I might do it on like a Friday then. Because I just didn't know, like, time-wise, whether I would be able to do it on a single stream or not. I think Friday would probably be safer, though. What did I need to do on this quest? Oh, that's right. This is the one. Dang it. Dang it twice, man. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. There we go. Anyway, I just didn't know if I'd need it to do like a part 2 or I could do it all in one stream, you know? But it sounds like I could probably get it done in a Friday. Probably with 7 stars. If I had done it like normally, I probably would have needed 2 streams to get it done. I bet. Well, Garvey, 1.5 hours is more than enough for you guys. You're absolute legends. I like to take things a little slow, all right? Now you're at the part of the fight where it's just straight BS. You can do it. I believe in you. Nico just out damages instead. Yeah, I think I'll just bring Kushala, man. I'm probably going to bring Kushala. I don't know if I want to bring Carolina Dean or Medusa. I'll probably bring Medusa. Medusa. Yeah, extremely mediocre first time Abyss clear. I mean, same. Carolina's good for all techs. I mean, Medusa would be too, though. I feel like. I feel like they're kind of interchangeable. Easy 1.2 minute fights with Carolina. Yeah, the thing though is like Medusa also has the perk of just like destroying robots, you know? It's kind of fun to never have to dex a special one with Psylocke. Won't get a lot of robots. Yeah, but I mean, the ones I do get, though, it'd be nice to have Medusa. And if she can just do every other tech I would need. I mean, Sentry is going to be doing the heavy lifting. Good luck on your big test, Nick. I'm sure you'll crush it. I love how unnecessarily hard this Immortal Abomination is compared to the other fights. All right, there we go. Carolina pulverizes armor ups. That is true. I mean, they both deal with armor ups in different ways. Gladiator can't do ghosts safely because of the phasing. He's attacking for some. I mean, that is the Gladiator way, dude. It's just a blur. Samira's in the flow state. He's too lost in the Rihanna sauce, man. Wasn't special 2 power lock? Are you talking about Psylocke? Oops. I don't remember what you have to do for this one, but we're just gonna play it and figure it out. But yes, Special 2 does power lock. That is correct. Oh, I think attacking Black Cat is like attack her while she has no power, I think. Oh well. I think that's what it is. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it is. There we go. Now we got the Fury. I don't even think I'll take Star-Lord, man. I might just take Nick Fury for the damage boost. I'll kill him off early. And then just continue on with business as usual. Never been more in the flow state in your life. Samir, if only you were streaming that, dude. I would have loved to have watched that. You might have gotten copyrighted, but it would have been worth it. All right, there is one of these runs done. Hoorah. RIP Mysterium, though. That actually is really sad. Star-Lord carried the collector fight for you, plus he has Ascension. Yeah, I mean, that would make a difference. And he is a very, very heavy hitter, for sure. Very heavy hitter, for sure. I think these were Sorcerer Supreme fights, right? Yeah. Also, my Star-Lord is not really ranked up, so a Sentry is going to be the MVP. Oh, that's right. There's a Mixmaster. I forgot about that. But it doesn't matter. Honestly, I think the fight I'm most worried about is the collector. Regenerate while blocking. I think throwing a special when she has her armor up active does that. I think. Yep. I do like Sorcerer Supreme, man. She would have been a good Ascension champion too. Does this one armor break him? Oh, steel power 3 times. I don't remember which spell steals power, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, well, we did it on accident. Love to see it. Yo, stud, what's up, man? And that regen is no joke, huh? Did a 20-second fight. This PG's meta with CGR, 300% figures. I don't know. Didn't make it through the special too. I wonder what the real numbers on that would have been. Dude, I totally missed that. He used to be a mainstay of Battlegrounds decks. He's just such a quick nuking champion. It's so sad that like he's no longer that way. I mean, he can still nuke decently quick, but he's usually not in Battlegrounds decks anymore. Just a little too squishy. Side quest rewards, SMH. I mean, they're still pretty good. They just don't have the Mysterium, which is definitely a huge L. I definitely agree on that. It's just weird. They like had Mysterium in all the other weeks and then didn't have it in this week. I think that's an interesting decision, to say the least. Mr. Monger of the Kill. I don't know what this guy needs. Well, whatever the little mission was, I did it. Collector down? Nice, Samir. Who are you hoping to get from the crystal, man? Or like your rewards? Very nice, man. Medusa is an MVP if you're looking to just brute force it with their vibes in the last phase. I'll try and keep that in mind. I do think I'll bring Medusa over Carolina Dean. That's kind of where I'm leaning so far. Really? Bro, I blocked because I didn't want the special one. What are you doing? Whatever. Why did my power go drained? I guess there's a node that does that. Huh. Almost done, chat. Almost done. Just kitty pride in it. I think this is a special one, and the next one I think is make him miss, and then the one after that I don't remember. No, this one is get prowess, I think, and then the next one is inflict incinerate. No, this one's got to be incinerate. Relic gem will go to Ant-Man. That's a great relic, though. It's definitely worth leveling. Oh, bruh. Can she not miss, I guess, when they're sleeping? I guess not. Huh. Also, Cassandra Nova Sigs aren't bad, Samira, especially if you like the champion. Makes using her offensively much more bearable. Game prowess. Oh, and this fight has power shield as well. Now I remember. Dude, hold something other than block. There we go. You love Cassandra? So that's great then, man. I like Cassandra as well. Oh, he had an unblockable charge. Whoops. Whoops. I don't think... Wait. Oh, you gave Sigs to Cassandra. Yeah, I misread that. My bad. No. Now I see. And you just got Shang-Chi Sigs. I got you. I got you. I just had to reread it. That's one of the drawbacks of streaming, man. Ouch. What mechanic is it that generates so much prowess against the Tuma? What the heck? Wait, actually, why? Huh. Probably has something to do with his shrugging the parry or something. Like Cassandra, but outside of Fury, one of my other rank 4 mutants is better than her at basically every matchup. That's okay. I mean, you can still rank her up though. She's definitely still like pretty decent defensive threat. I think people have Cassandra down a lot more. 500 Awakening Gem Crystal Shards is like kind of... I mean, I guess we just did fights with 2 stars, right? So I'm not complaining, or I shouldn't complain. But like, that seems pretty mid, right? All right, well, that is Gwenpool's Gal Pal Guidebook finished. Honestly, I liked that quest. That's fun. I do kind of wish that this last one wasn't just like a culmination of everyone. I wish it was just another week and we had the same format as the first 2 weeks. I think that would have been much more enjoyable, personally. Oh, it's a guaranteed crit. Okay, thank you. That makes a lot of sense. That makes sense. Man, I've gotten such bad RNG on these Goblin Army crystals, by the way. Okay, so we only have 6 of these Empowered Grace crystals. That's a bit sad. That's not too many. Let me go see if I have anything else to open first, and then we'll jump into those. It's time to start Abyss, I guess. Oh, man. Not tonight. Not tonight. We gotta ease back in to the MCOC. Also, we just straight up don't have time for that. I think that will be a good thing to do on a Friday. As like the finale to the week. I think tomorrow we'll edit our bingo sheet. Oh, we have a Titan? Maybe we'll open a Titan. I don't know. I should start saving though. Because I still don't have Blue Marvel or Heimdall, and I really do want both of them. Getting Heimdall would be kind of nice. I would probably take him with me on the Abyss run. And then we have a few 7-star basics, which is great. But first, we'll go open the Empowered Grace, I think. Okay. Oh, we also have Login Crystal. Nice. Cool. Fridays like pay-per-view? I could. I'm only going to be streaming on Patreon now. Welcome in, sheep. You're number 30 in Canada? Dude, that's actually pretty cool, Lee. I didn't know you could do that. And congrats. That's like crazy, actually. That's way high. You almost soloed the collector with Human Torch? I haven't even heard of people using him. That sounds awesome. Crystal number 1, giving us 7-star shards. Hoorah. Welcome in. You've been here? Have you... Is this the first time you've chatted? Either way, welcome in again. I'm going to get an Ascension character, I think, from one of these crystals. I can feel it in my bones. Here it is. Nope. I will take a 7-star Red Skull, though. More SIGs on him is nice. It's not? Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. It's been a long week, okay? Okay, I'll take a 7-star, though. We only had a handful of these, so that's pretty good. That's a max SIG. Interesting. I mean, I guess. That's actually crazy odds, though. I'll take 2 7-stars from a small handful of these. 6 6-stars. Walrus. Whoa. That's crazy good luck, man. You should definitely not play the lottery. I read your message too. I'm sure I did. I read a lot of messages. Never did Abyss? Me neither. It'll be my first time clear as well. 6-star Drac? And he's new? Oh, game, you spoil me. Not too often we see new champions on this account. Which is crazy to say. So broken. Now, Samir, you're just broken with Kushala. All that time spent not having her. You were training. Yo, what's up, Cosmic? Welcome in, man. We got one more of these bad boys. Let's try and get another 7-star, shall we? You duped your spider ham yesterday. Well, congratulations, friend. Now that you got yours, I would appreciate it if you sent me mine. It goes without saying. Oh boy. One of these days, I'm gonna get spider ham from like the most unsuspecting of places. I can just feel it right now. It'll be like some regular Joe Schmo empowered grace crystal. We'll be chatting about something ridiculous like honey baked ham, and I'm gonna have to like have the weirdest conversation in my video I upload when I finally do pull him. Torch, Kushala, Hulkling, Chi, Wags. That sounds like a pretty solid team. I like that team. I thought about also taking Chi Elf, but I probably won't. Y'all are getting Spider Ham, right? That's how it feels. Ooh, those 7-star dupes were clutch. We get a box, chat. We get a box. Let's do that. Let's do that last. We'll do the box last. Let's go open the basic 7-stars we have and see what we get. And we're so close to another one. How close are we? Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Okay, guys. Here's the deal. We have not had a sidekick in a long time. All right. So I will give you guys each 3 champion guesses. For each one you get correct, I will give you a crisp by 5. Those of you that are new to the chat, type your guesses down below. Which champion do you think is going to come out of these crystals? All right. Now, then you get a crisp by 5, which pretty big deal on this channel. All right. So make sure and participate. You don't want to miss out. Also, I saw a message from Caveman. Let's see what he's saying. I got a text saying I want $200 or tickets to an Elvis tribute concert. It said reply 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Your joke did go through. Well done, Caveman. Man, Elvis, that's a name that you don't hear flung around too much anymore. You only used 8 revives, 1 team revive, 2 on Loki, 2 on Mortal. That's pretty good, Samir. Very nice, man. It's going to be an exalted crystal. You already know it. That would be really appropriate, Nick. But I don't nonchalantly open those because it's just dramatic every time. So, I mean, it would be really cool. I'm just saying, I think it'll happen when I least expect it. Kushala, Kushala, Kushala again. Ultron, Red Goblin. Also, try and... I mean, you guys are crazy only guessing 1 champion. You just betting the farm. Super suspicious of Twitch Automod. I don't blame you, Caveman. Three guesses per person, just so you guys know. No quadruple dipping. Bash and Emma Moleman, Danny Wigan, Photon, Hyperion Ham, Scream Sentry, Luke Cage. I'm still hunting Luke Cage. I would like Luke Cage. Luke Cage, Prowler. Those are probably like the biggest holes, I feel like, in those classes. It was me, Caveman. Flash, it was me. All right. I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds. Cap and Colossus? Like, what kind of Cap? You got to be more specific, Cosmic. It can't be Captain America. I guess it could be Sam Wilson. Dazzler. Dude, I feel like I dupe my Dazzler a lot, Swiss. That's a good guess. Okay, here we go. Let's let this first one ride. You have until it explodes. I'll even let it pop on its own. Give you guys the max time. Sam? Okay, got you. And the first champion is... It is Venompool, which is new. I'll take that. Heck yeah, dude. We don't see too many new champions on this account. I don't think anybody guessed Venompool. It's kind of an off-the-wall champion to guess, I feel like. All right, crystal number 2. Let's see. I think this one is going to be Serpent. The Serpent himself. Or Mysterio. One of those two. All or nothing. And crystal number 2, we have ourselves a Morbius. So I don't think anyone guessed Morb God. Dang. All right, last one. The final hope for somebody to get a crisp high five tonight. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I'm gonna say Prowler. We're gonna manifest this bad boy into existence. It's gotta be Prowler. Come on. We got our second Spider-Woman of the night. I don't think I saw a Spider-Woman guess. Gosh dang, man. No psychics. R.I.P. I'm only getting freaks tonight. Oh, Sheep, welcome in, man. I hope you're doing well. I'll take a new champ, though. Venompool's not too bad. Yeah, Morbius did get, like, a flash in the pan amount of hype. It was like, look at this burst on the special, too. Also, Morbius is a meme because Morbius the movie is stupid. And then, yeah, it's kind of disappeared overnight a little bit. You're absolutely right on that. Not too bad, though. I'll take Venompool. Kind of fun. Nice to finally get here. I'm glad you're here, man. I've been waiting all night for you, Sheep. Are there any cosmics unbound? No. Let's take this off Angela. Throw it on Mr. Pool. And then, chat, we have a Heimdall to go acquire. You posted your Ultimate Sable Showcase. I saw that, but I got that. I can't remember what I was doing at the time, but I wasn't able to watch a video. And then I totally spaced. I'll try and watch that when I have free time next. Let's go get Heimdall, shall we, chat? Slightly above Madam Web? Dude, I don't know. I actually watched all of Madam Web. I couldn't get through like 10 minutes of Morbius, Swiss. Now, that was just Madam Web is just so absurd, though. I mean, they're both on trash tier, like beyond trash. They're so bad. Madam Web is hilariously stupid. If you ever just like don't care about a movie, but you want to go watch something to make fun of it, Madam Web is literally one of the most perfect movies for that. It's horrible. If I get Strange, take him to rank 3 instantly. He's busted. I already have Doctor Strange, and I have him awakened, actually. I'm the Thank you, Caveman. Your second 7-star dupe ever. I'm actually impressed you remember that, Pat. It's all a blur to me. Okay, you know what? It's a smaller pool, but look, no one has gotten a crisp by 5 in a minute, so I'm going to give you guys a guess for this Titan, okay? If you guys get this right, I will open it up to the Titan pool. I will give you a crisp by 5. One guess per person, of course. Here's the list of champions in the bottom left. If you can even read that, you guys have a couple minutes. Marsha. I got that reference. Also, careful, K-Man. Don't say Beetlejuice like that. I don't have Strange at rank 3. I still haven't really play tested him much. Blue Marvel, I would also like to. I mean, they're the only two I don't have. Heimdall and Blue Marvel. Was it the Sydney Sweeney? I didn't even watch it for Sydney Sweeney. I just, like, had seen that it was just an abysmal movie, and one day I was just really in the mood for making fun of bad cinema. And so I ended up watching Madam Web. My wife watched it with me, but she fell asleep, unfortunately, which means she missed the greatest masterpiece of all time. Baku. Guys, you get one singular guess. How do you get blind, paralyzed and blinded from getting hit by a... Yeah, I don't know. Wolverine, the whole movie doesn't make sense. It's all so silly. It's all so silly. Well, if you guess multiple people, I'm just gonna guess like the first one on the list. Unless they're not actually in the Titan, in which case it'll be whoever is first. But yeah, and then that's not even the worst thing too. I mean, the plot is all over the place and ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, but the acting is so dry and the writing is so bad. But like the worst thing that I can get by like certain cringy dialogue. Granted, in Madam Web you cannot, but beside the point, the dubbing of the villain guy, his lines are like not matching what he's saying at all. You could tell they like recorded it again in a studio, or something is really screwy with the audio for him. I could not stand that. It drove me insane, dude. Banging your head against the wall is more entertaining. I mean, they're entertaining in a sick and twisted way. Definitely more, at least to me, than banging your head against the wall. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to let this puppy spin out. And we're hoping for not Cassie Lang. At the very least. Please, don't give me... I don't need Cassie. I'll take Dracula 6. Just don't give me Cassie Lang, man. Was it Sony or Disney? I don't remember. I think it was... Well, no, I think it was Sony. Hey, kidnap girls, let me... Yeah, it's all just... it's all just nonsense, Wolverine. We got J. Jonah Jameson. I don't think anyone guessed Triple J. Nope. No Triple J. That's a first time dupe, though. That is, like, of the dupes we could get, that is one of the best ones, I think. The Venom movies were honestly pretty enjoyable. I felt like sheep. I didn't hate those at all. Like, The Last Dance could have been better, but I still felt like it was entertaining. Like, I don't know that I would watch it again, but it was all right. Also, I think this is a decent SIG ability, if I remember correctly. How did no one guess him? I know. It always blows my mind when nobody gets it right on a Titan. Completed headline inflicts cowardice for 12 seconds. Refreshes existing ones. Once per fight, when he takes a picture of the opponent, he gains an indefinite austere armor up buff. Armor up persists between fights if he defeats the menace with at least one of these armor ups active. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Like, not necessary, though. Quality of life thing, sure. If you're super jealous, I will trade you, Walrus. I'll send him over for M'Baku or not M'Baku. Heimdall or Blue Marvel. Is there a difference between Mr. Knight and Moon Knight? Yes, they're not similar at all. Mr. Knight relies on light attacks and hitting, like, he does a lot more than Moon Knight. Moon Knight is just random champion who's super mid. His abilities are super mid. And he's only good if it's like a full moon. And he's not even good. He's just slightly more usable. Moon Knight was truly done dirty, actually. And it's kind of sad, actually. So yeah, okay. Now, though, we do get a super duper box, chat. This is not going to give you a crisp... I mean, you'd have a 25% chance. That's way too OP. We're looking for Danny Moonstar out of this. Now, because of that, we are going to get her last. This is probably Immortal Abomination. Is my guess, but we'll see. Oh, yes! Never mind! I take it back. We got Danny Moonstar. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Yes, dude. All right, I don't care about the box anymore, if I'm being completely honest. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. Danny Moonstar, baby. Let's go. It really was, Walrus. It really was. The Moon Knight TV series was pretty good. I've wanted Moon Knight to get buffed for years. And that comes with the Awakening, which is great. You were right, Pat. Congrats, man. Ah, yes, dude. I might take her to rank 4 now. You get who I want first try, and then I get who you want. It's not... Is that even fair? I'm sorry, Samir, man. That's just life, man. Nothing I can do about that. Sheep got Spiral too. Welcome to the Spiral Club, man. Hold on, sorry. Okay. I was gonna go do something and I forgot. Oh, we could do the side quest on the alts. I don't know if we have time for that though. I'm not playing Battlegrounds. Don't freak out. I just want to look at the rewards. Essentia. That seems like a decent amount. Ooh, Vibranium 1? Yay me. Hey, when this happened last time, did it like fix itself? Or if you won a game, were you just locked into Gladiator Circuit? Or is this actually just a visual bug? Oh, you don't have to use Saga Champions. No, that's got to be a bug, right? That's probably not real that I'm Vibranium 1. Yeah, I like Danny Moon. Danny still has a lot of util for sure. And I just think she's a fun champion. It's just a visual bug. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, I'm not going to play Beedooz, but let me throw it. I'm going to need to throw a deck together real quick. Which is literally just like all my top champions. We'll take Mole Man, why not? Ooh, we're back to a deck size of 30. That's interesting. So I'm going to have to be a little more choosy with who I take now. We definitely want Jack on the team. I feel like Nick Fury is still really good. You just can trap a lot of opponents with it. Could take Danny Moonstar, actually. Yeah, why not? And then we'll take... Silk will be pretty good. We'll take the cow. Good enough. Okay. Yeah, those of you that are like relatively new to the stream, I do not endorse Battlegrounds within the first week of a new season. It's just so miserable. Everyone is trying to claw and climb like super quick so that they can get the radiance. And dude, it is so miserable. It is so not fun. It's ugh. I don't like it. So we're not going to do that. And since we don't have much time, a stream left, We'll finish the AQ, I think. Since I have those. Put Okoye on my team. Dude, honestly, I feel like I don't find myself using Okoye that much. Believe it or not. Usually when I bring Okoye, like Okoye just rides the bench. I probably should put Sinister on my team though. That is one guy I forgot. Oh, I missed that last one. Still barely hurt though. Okay, Okoye is a serpent counter if you're desperate. Well, see, I just hope to not be that desperate. Generally, I feel like I'm not that desperate. Usually between Nefaria, Nico, like Kushala, even Rintra in a pinch or Kindred, usually I'm all right. Last 5 straight games. A1, I feel that. I've lost... Was it 10 or 11, chat? Do any of you guys remember that generational losing streak that I was on? I used to rant about it a lot. I was in like Vibranium 2. I was 1 win away from divving up into Gladiator Circuit. And I lost 11 matches in a row. It was ridiculous. I think it was 11. You don't lose? Yeah, Samir, ever since you discovered the Rihanna hack, you're invincible. Unstoppable. Try not to focus on the negative. Dude, like, you can kind of get in a blender. It's really easy to, like, lose a Battlegrounds match and just spiral. You think Okoye is overhyped beyond belief? I don't think she's overhyped at all. I think she's really strong. I do kind of share the sentiment in that I think there's other champions that you can use just as effectively. I wouldn't say overhyped. Like, I think the hype is deserved, but I do think she's maybe a little more limited than a lot of people would have you believe. Yeah, the Rihanna hack sounds like way too unfair, Samir. I think you need to use it sparingly so you still feel like you have a challenge in the game. You hate the multi-hit combos? I don't mind them. They do come in handy for certain things, and then they actively go against you in others, though. Like, it's Icarus, or it's a different one where when you hit, you gain Fury, and then after 10, you take degen? That's kind of a miserable node for Okoye, honestly. But it is cool that she has Ensnare and like can counter evade like nobody's business. Never played that well in your life. You were violating Cyclops. I don't know that Cyclops is... I mean, I'm going to eat my words. I guarantee I take that now, but I don't know that Cyclops is too difficult to quote-unquote violate, though. Yeah, you were reaching. I'll read that list in a little bit and we'll see. Okay. According to Nick, these are the champions that are faster in most science matchups than Okoye. Stealthy, Black Cat, Crossbones, Lumitrix, Valkyrie, Black Panther, Civil War. Admittedly, I haven't used a lot of those champions in like a speed related setting, so I don't know if I can necessarily agree or disagree. I will say though, I don't know that I would say Black Cat is faster than Okoye. Maybe you could make an argument that she has more utility with her like ability to fail abilities. Valkyrie takes a little bit of ramp to get like that meaty special 2 off, and you do have to have them cooperate by letting you hit into their block. Black Panther Civil War definitely can be faster than Okoye though. He can absolutely pound. And then I'm not super high on Stealthy, but I know he can dish out a lot of damage relatively quick, so maybe him. And then Lumitrix I don't even have, so I don't know what his attack looks like. And then Crossbones, yeah, in the right matchup, Crossbones can dominate for sure. Do any of them take Dark Phoenix though? I mean, there's not a lot of champs that take Dark Phoenix. I wouldn't even say Okoye does. Or let me rephrase that. There's a lot of champions that can take Dark Phoenix. They just won't come out of the fight healthy. I think this would require testing, further testing. And the AQ is easy. They should make that a little more difficult. Well, yeah, I think they should. Maybe have a boss on each lane. That could be fun. Maybe absurd, but it could be fun. Also, I can't believe we're just forgetting about the boy Frankencastle. The homie. How dare you guys? I feel like Shang-Chi can be pretty quick too. Shang-Chi, generally, I feel like it's 1 special 2 and they're dead. As long as you're making sure to do his wushu strikes on your way up there. Onto arena, that's your cue. See you tomorrow. Ouch, Walrus. Ouch. You only like me for my gameplay? Here I was thinking you just like me as a streamer. Here, Walrus, this is for you, man. Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind. I take it back. I was gonna throw the Fortnite video up and then I forgot I needed to change something to do that. Bye bye, Walrus. All right, now we can commence. Now that Walrus is gone, we can commence the giveaway. Imagine. Man, I remember when I couldn't dex Bastion Special 1. Spidey, you're so lost in the sauce, you don't even remember when you got in the stream. You've been here for a while now. Ooh, Imperiosa in my arena? What? And a rank 4 at that, too. You heard Kanye was dropping? Dude, Kanye still makes music? Even after, like, all of his, what would you call them? Public episodes? I don't know. I didn't know he was even still making music. I thought he had just kind of like sequestered himself to some corner of the earth. Dude, honestly, Imperioso would still just destroy me if someone slapped her down on defense in war. I still very much am bad at fighting her. Yeah, I don't care. We're just gonna commit. Oh, she did throw the special 3, sad. Kanye said some really wild things, man. Like, really wild things. He still does. Didn't he release, like, some letter, though, apologizing for a lot of the things he said? I think he did. Unless, like, that was fabricated. You got your last Twitch drop? Congrats, Charles. Yeah, I don't think there's Twitch drops until either next week or maybe this Friday. Is my D/M leveled up now? I'd like to see some gameplay with her. DM. Oh, Danny Moonstar. I got you. Danny Moonstar's rank 3. I don't think I have the equipment to take her to rank 4 right now. But she should pop up in arena like semi quick. I feel like. Sorry, you guys. Abbreviations really kill me in this game. That could have also been Dragon Man. I was like really confused. I get what you mean, though. Oh, the heavy intercept. You don't consider Kanye after 2020. He could be a clone, dude. He could legit be a clone. Dude, I think clones are real. All right. And I don't think I'm crazy for saying that. You're telling me we discovered the technology to make an exact replica of a person, and then we actually just said, no, that's unethical. Let's not do that. Oh, come on. You got to be so naive to believe that. You know the government's been pulling that kind of crap behind closed doors for probably decades now, man. We could totally clone celebrities. Like, no joke. I don't think a lot of those conspiracies have any, like, hold any water. But, dude, it's totally doable. And there's definitely crap like that on, like, some shady government black site. For sure. There's no way. What am I talking about? A sheep, welcome in, man. Hey, glad you're finally here, dude. How you been? I've been on YouTube Shorts. No, I mean, dude, we were able to clone a sheep like years and years ago. I think you would be an idiot not to pursue that technology. Like, I don't think a lot of like mainstream people are cloned and like replaced and stuff like that. I'm just saying it's possible. You're gonna crash out? Sheep, don't crash out, dude. You just got here. Hope one day everyone finds someone to love them like Kanye loves Kanye. Right, get you a Kanye. Put that on a shirt. Did I see the Jim Carrey clone? Yeah, the Jim Carrey thing is kind of weird. But also, like, celebrities generally are weird. So, like, was that just normal weird celebrity thing? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I do think he looks really weird, though. So either he has, like, the worst plastic surgeon ever, or he did get replaced, but I don't know, man. The thing that makes it weirder about the Jim Carrey thing is he's also just done weird stuff, like when he was on that talk show and like exposing quote unquote the Illuminati, like he's done all that stuff, which is just, it kind of puts him in weird water. And then when something like that happens, everybody is way more suspicious. You know what I mean? He's also like opposed vaccines and stuff in the past. Like he's done a lot of stuff that you would consider against the mainstream establishment, you know? So I don't really know. At the end of the day, though, it's like, doesn't affect me at all, man. He's just an actor. If he wants to look weird, he can look weird. If it's not him, then what am I going to do about it? Like, I don't know. It's fun to talk about on the internet and stuff. I do think like it was probably blown up on the internet to distract from certain political events that were happening, though. I think that happens a lot. Like if you haven't, there's a video, I think it's called The Whitest Kids You Know, and they have a skit where it's like a parody of like a government press conference, and they're talking about how there's like alien bears on the moon or something, and then there's like questions at the end, And one of the reporters is like, are we invading Iran today? And then the spokesperson for the government is like, you got me. You got me. Like, I think the news is a lot of it. Just trying to distract from other things. If you haven't seen that, you should look it up. It's very funny. Everyone on the planet beside you is robots, Samir? I don't know. We could all be simulations. Maybe none of us are real and you're the only real person. You know? Could be. Whoa, Swiss, that's crazy. The public has like a 2-week memory. Oh, absolutely. That's why you focus the news cycle on one ridiculous thing for a little bit, and everybody literally just goes squirrel and forgets what's happening. It's the worst, man. We're in such a like short-term memory world. And it's a bit unfortunate. It makes it too easy to get away with things for people in power. We're all dead and Chuck Norris is the only one alive. I mean, the world might end now. I think Chuck Norris was the only one stopping it. Memory is pretty good for a human. Well, if your memory is that good, maybe you aren't human. Maybe you need to check yourself, Pat. I'm just gonna ignore the sleep. I don't even care. Put me to sleep. Do it. I'm ready, Zola. I'm ready. Oh, there it is. Oh, my deck's that way bad. It's fine. On the subject of Maestro, you know, he's not as threatening as a defender as he used to be. He's the reason he came back to this to play after 8 years. Dude, I still think Maestro is great. I still hate fighting Maestro personally. Even though we have champions that are crazy in the Mystic class, I still think he can be tricky. Honestly, he's still worth investing in my opinion. But it's like there's only so many counters, and they're common bans anyways. Not sure you're human at times? I mean, that's natural, I think. You guys, okay, do you ever get this where you just like look at your fingers and you kind of like think outside of yourself for a minute and go, this is weird. Like, this is just weird. Like, I have these fleshy appendages that I can move without thinking, or I can think and move them. Like, it's just weird. Like, they're just like little meat cylinders that you can manipulate. It's just weird. Like, once in a while, I'll just be thinking about that. And I'm like, man, the human body is trippy. I hope I'm not the only one. Otherwise, I'm going to sound like a lunatic for that comment. But it's just bizarre sometimes how cool the human body is. Anyway, maybe I'm the only one with that thought once in a while. Ooh, the timing on that heavy is perfect. I'm jealous of this guy's ascended gentle. He gets ascension materials? Yeah, I think Meister will still be really great. I really do. You don't think that way, but you do think it's weird that you're alive? I mean, yeah, just like existence in general is also really weird. And like the fact that we have been on the earth this long and we can't necessarily put a finger on like what is consciousness or like what is the human soul or spirit, like stuff like that is trippy to me to think about. Or that like we're studying atoms, but we're just atoms. So we're like atoms that are studying ourselves. It's super bizarre. And the whole thing gets really trippy if you really want to like expand it and think about it more. It's all just weird. Just like this guy for ranking up his Cassie Lang. Now that is weird. Why do you do that? Even weirder that we're 99.99% empty space and none of our atoms ever touch. That is weird. And like the fact that you never truly touch something as well. You just feel the sensation of the atoms repelling each other or whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's a little more technicality to that, but just the basic understanding, that's what it is. Like you never truly can touch something. It's just trippy. There's so much weird stuff with life, man. I'll do that fight. That's fine. Called Robo for a while because you could hold your breath quite a long time and do math really well. Counting above 4 is something we could not consistently do also me. Dude, I mean, Nick, you feel like a robot sometimes. When I had the MCOC brain teasers, you would destroy. Which I would love to do again. They just take a lot of time to put together, surprisingly. Arena got me questioning why. Hey, no, I'm just trying to, you know, start some good conversation. It is something very interesting to think about, though, man. I like to think about, like, life and stuff like that quite frequently. No. Samir means copper, like pipes, cheap, like plumbing. Yeah, you must do a lot of copper over there. I've actually like soldered twice. I'm pretty much always working with PVC and PEX. I have noticed a lot of your stuff is copper, though. Maestro can be decent on hazard shift. Yeah, I didn't even know he had those immunities, actually. Ain't no Sparky. I'm glad they still... you still call them Sparkies across the pond, too, man. Yeah, plumbing is the best profession. As far as the trades go, for sure. Right? Man, Venom destroys Bastion. Jeez. You still copper? You do what you gotta do to make ends meet. I will tell you, though, after the electricians go through a house, there is so many wires all over the floor. Like, some electricians are good about picking it up because you can actually recycle that pretty effectively. Some are not, and if you really want copper, it's there for the taking. It's the most tame slur ever. Really, though, it really is. It's super chill. I will say I'm a little jealous. Like, it must be nice to be an electrician where you can just poke a hole anywhere you want because wire is insanely flexible. You don't have to like measure where your holes really are or anything. But like plumbing, you have to be a lot more accurate. You have a lot less play when you're going through beams and joists and stuff like that. Oh, he doesn't, I guess. Wait, Zula doesn't suffer from the power lock from Armor Shatter? I didn't know that, actually. Also, Medusa handled him pretty well. I don't think I've ever done that matchup. Shang-Chi is so easy in Arena. He definitely does. Well, he was getting power. That's what I was saying. Like, he was armor shattered and he was still getting power when I was hitting him. 10 p.m. in Wisconsin? Pretty late, man. Pretty late. How much more time is on the Plat Pass? I might need to go swoop that today or tomorrow. I don't want it to expire. I need to get Kitty Pride. And all the other things, man. If you're going to spend on the Plat Pass. Yeah, it's up for like another week. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I'll snag this tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. Samir. Let's see. No, it says Zola's ability, accuracy, and combat power rate can only be modified by his own effects. So it looks like he was just immune to it, which I actually didn't even know. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I don't generally take Medusa for Zola, but if I wanted to in the future, it's good to know that. Maybe it was bugged at the time or something, Samir. That does seem like an ability that would be bugged from time to time, or I wouldn't be surprised if it were. But it's also like niche enough that maybe it wouldn't get talked about publicly too much if it were. So okie dokie, chat. There's my updated Ascended roster. We got Danny Moonstar, the latest edition, who we can almost rank up, but I'm kind of close to a rank 5, so I may not make a rank 4 until I can make a rank 5, you know? We'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it for the stream today, guys. I am so glad I was able to stream today. Good to be back. Thank you for being okay with the early stream the other day and then not streaming yesterday. Life happens, does happen, is happening. So, but we should be all good. Don't worry about it. Thank you, everybody who dropped by today. Go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for being such an awesome chat and keeping things spicy in here. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. And good luck if you have empowered grace crystals to open from the side quest. I believe in you. And yeah. All right.